from Michigan, chair of Ways and Means, holding hearings on the health care bill and the alternatives to it. Because that would be the second choice. One, we don't fund it. You can't. Number two, you take my bill or any bill like it. You cut it up in pieces. My bill was less than 150 pages long. But you take, say, the component of the Association of Health Plans, small businesses, joining together economy of scale so they can purchase health care coverage for their employees if they want to. At reduced cost because of the economy of scale, like the big three. So we take that portion, make a bill out of it, it's probably 3 paragraphs long. We send it to the committees for hearings. American people begin to hear about these new ideas for health care. Sean Hannity, Rush Limbaugh, Mark Levin, Glenn Beck, Alan Combs, and the other side, that's about the only one, Rachel Maddow. They start to talk about these issues. The American public, who knows how to read the bills, maybe that Congress doesn't know how to read, they begin to say, that makes sense. Why don't we have association health plans? So they hear, here's the reason why we don't have it. Because the unions have opposed it. Because if small businesses that don't generally have unions can supply the same basic health care coverage for their employees that the big three have because UAW brought that to them, then what's the need for the UAW? All of a sudden people start to say, that may be true. There's nothing wrong with having the opportunity for a union. But if it's not needed and it can get the same benefits, then why not go that way? We have a whole new springing of thought process and ideas that flow from the grassroots up. And by the time we get a president in to sign a worthwhile reform of health care, people have decided these are the key issues we want to get set. We pass it through that. So I don't think it should be just a standing in place at loggerheads for 2 years, but rather a time of wonderful disclosure of ideas, debate of ideas, and education across the board. Well, I'm going to push for it
Not on your side, but the opposing side.
Well, that's the beauty of having a check and balance now, rather than one party controlling all 3 seats. If you have at least the House under control of Republicans,